But we begin with that breaking news. A suspect is now in custody after a gunman opened fire at the University of Virginia. At least 3 people are dead. 2 more are said to be wounded. Police say the shooter is a student, and the 3 victims were players on the university's football team. ABC News contributor, former FBI agent Brad Garrett joins me live now for more on this. Brad, a sigh of relief there at UVA now that this suspect is in custody. But what happens next?
So obviously we have to figure out motive. What started this shooting? Did he ride on the bus with at least 2 or 3 of these football players that were shot on the bus? So what is their prior history? And then there's 2 other people that survived, one in critical condition, one apparently not critical. But the point being, what is the proximity? Are they relevant to the 3 football players being shot, or did they just happen to get shot because they were on the bus or near the bus? Those are the questions you're going to ask. But as you move backward, you have to look at his history. There was some reporting, according to the university police chief, that Mr. Jones apparently either threatened a gun, said he had a gun, but this person was concerned enough that he was talking to potentially get that information out. There was also, according to the chief, a statement about harassment, not further defined. Now, we both know that means a lot of different things, but the person was concerned enough to report it to the campus police. There was a follow-up investigation. But again, those are 2 things that troubling, potentially, enough information to dedicate manpower, law enforcement resources to checking on this person. Well, only to a certain extent. Unfortunately, Diane, people do really stupid things every day, but you can't arrest them for it.
They sure do, Brad. There was a unique moment during this press conference, because it's not often, or I've never seen it, where we get to see the moment the police chief finds out a suspect is in custody. But when they started this press conference, that suspect was still at large. And I want to show you that moment and the expression on his face.
Who did not report seeing the presence of a weapon. Pardon me. We just received information the suspect is in custody. Just need a moment to thank God. Breathe a sigh of relief.
That moment, we just need a moment to thank God, happened after a very long pause, Brad. You can tell that sense of relief. What does it mean for law enforcement at this point in trying to ensure the safety of everyone on campus and in the surrounding area?
So typically when you have these types of shootings, it's not somebody that's going from one location to the next. There have been a number of mass shootings, of course, where people kill their entire family. They go to 3 different houses, so forth and so on. This does not at least have the appearance of that. But I think they're concerned anybody who commits this much violence has got to be taken off the street. And so the idea that he was still out there, that Mr. Jones was floating around, and if he's in this state of aggravation and rage, could he potentially shoot somebody else? So clearly public safety was driving it. You could see it in Chief Longo's face, and he has a long history. He was the chief of the Charlottesville police for a number of years. And that it was like, okay, we got this guy off the street.
All right, Brad Garrett, we appreciate your analysis as always. Still many questions left to be answered in this case, and we know you'll stay on top of it for us. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.